Hello guys, welcome once again to my channel, Collins Accent. Today I'm going to be talking to you concerning the metaverse. Okay, what exactly is the metaverse? And I'm going to be sharing with you some terms associated with the metaverse that you really need to know. The metaverse has been a very huge topic recently, especially now that Facebook have decided to go into such area. So what exactly is the metaverse? Now I have here on my system some definitions. All right. Now dictionary.com says that a metaverse is a science fiction, okay, a shared, realistic, and immersive computer simulation of the real world or the other possible worlds, okay, in which people participate as digital avatars. So, where exactly is this name coming from? Metaverse is coming from meta and universe, okay? It's a combination of meta and universe, and it's a virtual world, okay? Another definition says is a theoretical or imagined network online space with digitally persistent environment that people inhabit as avatars, okay, for synchronous interactions and experiences, accessing the shared virtual space through virtual reality, augmented reality, game consoles, mobile device, or conventional computers. All right. So this is exactly what the metaverse is all about. All right. Now, remember I said the metaverse refers to both current and future integrated digital platforms, right? Now, it actually has to do with 3D virtual or augmented realities, all right? So I'm going to be sharing with you some words or vocabulary associated with the metaverse. The first thing I want you to know is what we call virtual world. Okay, whenever you hear about this particular phrase, virtual world, what comes to mind? Now, look at the definition. I'm going to read from the system. All right, a virtual world is a simulated environment that can be accessed by many users who can explore the world simultaneously and independently through the use of an avatar. Through the use of an avatar, okay? It's not real, but they can explore the world through the use of an avatar, okay? The virtual world presents perceptual data to the user while also including the real-time actions and communications of other users along with their movement and gravity. Okay, so massive multiplayer online games use virtual worlds to allow players to do things like build and change the world and travel between spaces within the world. Okay, so you can see that it's possible, to travel to America, France, London using virtual world. Okay, so you can go to anywhere in the world through this metaverse feature called the virtual world. Okay, all right. Those behind the metaverse believe virtual worlds can have applications outside gaming, include in things like collaboration software and medical care. Virtual worlds are also sometimes called synthetic worlds. Okay, so you can see that people now come into this consciousness to believe that, okay, virtual world shouldn't only be related to gaming, but it can actually be related to, collaboration software and medical care. And that's why Facebook, is really investing hugely to develop, this metaverse. All right. So that's the first phrase I want you to know about metaverse. The second one is what we call the virtual reality. What exactly is virtual reality? Virtual reality, from the definition, is a simulated experience that's usually provided by a virtual reality headset that projects realistic images, sounds, and other sensations to a user within the virtual environment. Okay? Virtual reality is currently used by video games but could be used for virtual meetings, medical training, or military training. A person who is using virtual reality equipment is able to do things like look around the virtual world, move and interact with objects and other users. So you can see that the virtual reality it's like an experience. Okay, for you to have a virtual reality, you have to put on the headset, all right? Then you have a feel of that visual, that's imaging, all right, of a new environment, of the virtual world, okay? You can also use it to have virtual meetings, medical trainings and military training. So this indeed is a great step, okay, for the technological firms. The third thing I want you to know about the metaverse is what we call the mixed reality. What exactly is a mixed reality? Mixed reality. The mixed reality is the integration of real and virtual worlds to create new ways to interact with physical and digital spaces and other users, okay? Mixed reality is a combination of the real world and the virtual world. Now, in mixed reality, you are not solely in the virtual world or entirely in the real world, between the real world and the virtual environment. Another thing I want you to know is what we call the mixed reality. What's a mixed reality? The mixed reality is a combination of the real world and the virtual world or the virtual space. Now, this creates a new way to interact with physical and digital spaces and other users, all right? In mixed reality, you are not solely in the real world or or entirely in the virtual world, okay? So this is between the real world and the virtual world. That's what we call mixed reality, okay? Now, another vocabulary that I want you to really take note is the augmented reality. Augmented reality. What exactly is the augmented reality? The augmented reality is similar to the mixed reality in that it creates an interactive way to experience real-world environments. Okay? Augmented reality often enhances the real world through digital sensory additions such as visuals, sounds, sensory data, or olfactory data. All right? Augmented reality features are integrations of real and virtual worlds, real-time interactions, and 3D visualizations of both virtual and real objects. An example of how it can be used is to allow shoppers to visualize a product they are considering in an environment that resembles their home. Okay? So the augmented reality brings this feeling, it brings this life into your visual space, okay? It makes you feel, what you're looking at. It makes you feel your environment, okay? It's not real, but it makes you to have this feeling that, look, this stuff is real, all right? This building is real, this car is real, this environment is real. That's what we call the augmented reality, all right? The next vocabulary, which is the last vocabulary, is what we call the virtual economies. The virtual economies. The virtual economy was first used to refer to the exchange or sale of virtual goods within online games, particularly massive multiplayer online games. In some of those games, players can buy things from each other and exchange real money for game-based money. However, virtual economies can also now incorporate cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens. Many believe that social media companies and other corporations might create their own virtual currencies in the future, although regulators might put limitations on their capacity to do so. And this is why you can see Facebook is going really hard on this metaverse, okay? Because there is a lot of benefit, having this kind of platform. All right, so just like this virtual reality, right now, people are getting, you can see people buying houses online, buying, so many things online, and that's how the metaverse is going to be. People can own houses online, sell houses online, buy cars online, buy and sell things online using the metaverse. And I believe this is going to be a great and massive, technological advancement, Web 3.0. So this is all I have to say about the metaverse today. I hope you got value for this video. If you like this content, please don't forget to hit on the subscription button below for more content. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye and see you next time.